Sometimes I will refuse to get on a bus. If I can ride my chair where I gotta go, I'm gonna ride my chair all the way there.
Right.
Because when you get on the bus and then you start hearing, oh boy.
Yep.
I still have
Here
not
it
experienced that yet.
goes.
I feel like I'm the
She's
luckiest
a
woman in the world,
wheelchair
baby.
on the bus, and then you see their faces when they have to get up.
Yep.
See, maybe the good thing.
I watch the people, and you see
I
their
can't see.
faces.
I
you
can't
see
see
their
that good,
faces
so-
like, here
Yep.
come a wheelchair.
Allison Fahey was at this Upper East Side bus stop Monday morning when her friend, who uses a wheelchair, tried to board an M31 bus, only to be told the fold-out ramp wasn't working. With knowledge born of past experience, the wheelchair user, who requested anonymity, asked the bus driver to pull on this strap that's visible when the ramp is in its stored position.
9 times out of 10, if you simply grab
Hi, and welcome to episode 6 of Chicks and Chairs. Today, we're just going to have an open conversation, and we're going to let Ms. V start it off.
Hi, everybody. I would like to talk today about people being rude in the street to people who are physically challenged. People being rude in the street to people who are to people who are physically challenged. And I know for myself, when I feel like somebody's being rude to me in the streets, it really makes me want to, like, just do bad things. Like yesterday, there was an incident where me and Teresa was getting ready to get on the bus. She wanted one bus, I wanted the other bus. Her bus came first, and my bus came right behind hers. But because her bus pulled up to the curb, my bus didn't pull up to the curb. So everybody got off.
He saw you.
Everybody walked off the curb and got on the bus. Here I am, waving him to let him know I wanted the bus. Ooh. I get mad just thinking about it. Because I don't like to be disrespected. Listen, let me talk to y'all for a second. I hate being disrespected in the street. I hate it. I hate it, ladies. I really do. This man saw me. Because when everybody stepped off the street and got on his bus, I waved him to let him know, I need your bus. You're 5. I need that bus. He let everybody get on, and I heard him put the pedal to the metal. So I said, okay, he's going to pull that bus in so I can get on the bus. That sucker took a hard left.
Yep, and pulled off.
And
in
went
front of my
around
bus.
that 7 bus and
Yep.
pulled off.
Oh, hell no!
Had that light had stopped him, I promise y'all, I would have pulled off and pulled right into the front of his bus, and I would not have moved. I wouldn't have moved. I'm tired of being treated so rudely by bus drivers, by people in these stores.
What do you mean by people in stores?
People in the stores who step right up in front of you, knowing you online, will step right up in front of you. Or when somebody holds the door open for you, these people will cut in front of you because they figure
They're open
trying to
the
get
they
the
can
quick.
get the door. They can get through the door quicker than you can ride through the door. So they cut through the door. And the thing about them is, because I'm not expecting them to do it, so
Hit him.
I'm not taking ankles. But if I could figure them out as they're doing it, I would
Take
chop
her ankle.
I would
Take her ankle.
clip some ankles.
I'm not gonna make it.
I just, it doesn't make sense. Listen, yesterday, there was an old lady, and then I'm going to stop talking. Yesterday, there was an old lady who came on the bus. She was about 80 years old. She came up there with her home attendant. The home attendant seemed new. She seemed brand new. The lady got up there, and she didn't, y'all hear that? I'm sorry. I turned it. I'm so sorry, people. I turned it off. I turned it off. I'm sorry. I did. I'm sorry. There was an old lady who came on the bus yesterday, and she came up there with her home attendant, The lady was 80-something years old because she let everybody know how old she was. She was sitting right across from me. She didn't close her walker up. Another woman came on the bus. She had a pulley. She said to the lady, I need to get by. Just like that. I need to get by. And the lady said, well, I can't close my walker. She said, sure you can. She said, no, I can't. The lady grabbed the walker and was getting ready to throw it up in the air. Another home attendant, because the brand new home attendant was just sitting there like this. Another home attendant said, wait, like that. And came over. And she said, but then the old lady said, no, don't touch my walker. Like that. So the lady that came in with the pulley, she got very upset. She stood in front of, when you first come on the bus,
Right.
She stood there. Now it's time for the old lady to get off the bus. She said, excuse me, I need to get off the bus. That woman would not move.
Wow.
The lady said, I need to get off the bus. She would not move.
What did the bus driver do?
The bus driver kept on everybody kept on asking this woman to
Please
move.
move.
Even the woman, the other home attendant that was with her client.
Wait, did she ever get the walker closed?
No,
Nobody?
she
Okay.
doesn't close. It doesn't close. She
Mhm.
said it doesn't close.
Okay.
The other home attendant was like, telling the new home attendant, could you do something?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't just stand there. You can't do that. You can't
Help your
just stand there and
client.
have
Help
this woman
Help your client.
mentally and physically and verbally abuse your client.
Right.
You got to do something about it. Like that. This old 80-year-old lady. So the lady refused to move. So the old lady's taking her walking. Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
wow.
Boom. I'm
Trying to
sitting
get
there.
through.
I'm talking to Accessorite on the phone, so I can't even record this mess going on. So, but I'm looking, and the lady with the little wagon, whatever she had, she looked like she was about in her 50s. Anyway, mean as heck. She was mean. So the old lady, everybody's like saying, move out the way. And just as she got by the machine where you
Put the
dump
money
your
in.
ticket at, now the driver's saying something to her. If you would move out the way, it'd make it easier. The lady was showing, I can't get off the bus with you in the way. That lady grabbed that woman's walker right from under her hands, and the home attendant just stood there, looking new. The other home attendant was like, Miss, control this. Come do something about this. Because when she snatched that woman's
She could have
she
fell.
could have fell.
Yes.
And she better be glad that wasn't my mama's, or maybe your mama's walker that she snatched from out of her hand. You understand what I'm saying? That woman wouldn't do nothing about it. She snatched it from out of her hand and tried to throw it off the
Oh
the
my
bus,
God.
but she couldn't throw it off the bus because why?
Her thing was
Her
in the
thing
way.
was in the way, so she kept on pulling it, and it couldn't go because her thing was in the way, and she still would not. She still
So
would
how did
not.
this get resolved? How did you get here
Somebody-
today? Just
No,
No, it was yesterday when we were meeting.
No, I know, but I'm
And-
saying
and I
it
was
had to
late,
be
yeah,
resolved.
And I was
Yeah.
late. I was late to get
It
where I was
made
going.
late. It made her late.
So somebody else from the outside came
In the
and
bus.
turned the walker and pulled it out. And the driver said, see, that would make it easy for everybody. The lady said, don't you see? I'm not trying to make it easy for nobody.
Mhm.
Like that. That's
Yes,
exactly
that's
what
what
she
she
said.
Wow.
And the next stop, she got off.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
She got off on the
Next stop.
She got off on the next stop.
Wow.
But my simple thing is, I don't want to get out in the street and start get upset and start cussing people
Right,
because
then
it
they
looks
already,
bad. It looks
it looks bad.
it looks bad
Yes.
on us and stuff like
Yes.
that. But I have a temper when I get upset like that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to start screaming. And
Okay, you
cussing.
said it looks bad on us. You think it looks any worse on us than it would look on anybody else?
But we have to depend on things like that. See, if I wasn't in this witch, I could have stepped off that step like everybody else and got on that bus. Now everybody's looking at me
Yes.
because I look like a dummy waving this bus. I felt disrespected. I'm getting pissed just talking
I'm
about
happy,
it.
like, oh, good. Both of our buses came at the same time, so one of us
No,
wouldn't
I
be
have to
left
wait, right.
left alone because she was going to take actually a whole nother bus, which was 2 avenues down.
Yeah.
But then she said, "Oh no, I can still take the 5 and still be closer home. You got to take the 7 anyway, and you're right across the street from the 7 when you get home." So that's why we waited. I didn't know she wasn't on the bus until I got on the bus, which was difficulty because when there's 2 wheelchairs trying to park, it's harder.
Right.
And this chair is bigger than what I'm used to. My other chair is not working at the time. It was hard for me to park in, and the bus was full. And that's another thing I don't like. Sometimes I will refuse to get on a bus. If I can ride my chair where I gotta go, I'm gonna ride my chair all the way there.
Right.
Because when you get on the bus and then you start hearing, oh boy.
Yep.
I still have
Here
not
it
experienced that yet.
goes.
I feel like I'm the
She's
luckiest
a
woman in the world,
wheelchair
baby.
on the bus, and then you see their faces when they have to get up.
Yep.
See, maybe the good thing,
I watch the people, and you see
I
their
can't see.
faces.
I
You
can't
see
see
their
that good,
faces
so-
like, here
Yep.
come a wheelchair.
Yep.
And so I'm trying to perfect my parking, but
Right.
it's kind of difficult
with
when
that
there's-
tension of
with
people
that tension,
glaring
and then
at
when people
you.
sitting on the side, and you don't want to get nobody's feet, and,
Right.
and you don't want to take too long, so it gets it does get really nervous.
I see.
out there.
I can't see anybody.
Okay.
So,
you.
so they could be glaring at me.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
But you can hear the huffing.
But no,
Yeah,
I haven't
huffing
heard
and
that.
puffing. Oh, yes.
I remember I got on when I had the scooter. I had this big old scooter, and I got on, and I really could not park this daggone
yes,
scooter.
it's hard.
And the bus driver is trying to help me, and he's standing behind me telling me, okay, go this
Yes,
way, go
yes,
this way.
yes.
And I can't see him because you're behind me, and I can't see you anyway.
Anyway.
And my daughter, she got frustrated. My daughter gets pissed
Yes.
if you look like you want to think about saying anything
Okay.
to me
Yes,
negative.
my daughters too.
Anything.
Mhm.
Don't huff, don't puff,
Yes.
hold your breath.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so, she's like, she can't see you, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, look, let's go, let's get off the bus.
Right.
But the people on the bus were fine. They were like, take your time, miss. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So,
Yeah.
that's, I have yet to experience. I'm sure I will
Yeah.
experience it, but I'm learning to get a tougher outer shell. I used to think that you guys really had some attitude problems. And when I say you, I mean the more experienced, but
Yeah.
you've been through some stuff.
I remember one time,
You know?
the driver asked this lady to get up, because I need to get on. It's an empty bus. I don't even know how many seats are
You're
on
right,
the daggone
right.
bus. And he asked her to get off the bus so I could sit in that seat, because our seats are only restricted
Yes.
for us. It's not like
Right.
we can sit anywhere on the bus.
It's true.
This heifer want to say, I can't wait until I get old,
Yes, I get that.
so that
I can get this privilege.
so I can get the privilege of sitting in this spot, blah 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 blah. And I said to her, I had to say it because it was eating me up. Miss, you don't need to be old to sit at this seat.
Right.
Right.
This seat is for any
Every
age, any age that comes
Yes.
up here, and they're in a wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
I mean, sweetie, you can wake up tomorrow.
Yes, and be in
And
a
need
wheelchair.
this
chair.
seat.
Yes.
Right.
You can wake up
Yes.
tomorrow, because guess what? I was able to do a whole lot more the day before I had my son.
Mm-hmm.
Once I had my son, I was way more disabled than I was the day before I had him.
Okay.
Oh.
Me having Wesley took a lot out of
Okay.
me. It made me way more disabled
Okay.
than I am now. Than I was before, the day before.
More limited.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, yes.
That's all right.
Okay.
You're
So
gonna
you
be
don't
limited.
need to you don't have to make that announcement and have people looking
Yes.
or in agreement or whatever they
Yes.
was doing. Don't. All that is not even necessary. And I told you one time, the bus driver got so rude with my cousin, on the bus, got into a big argument with her in front of her
I'm
granddaughter.
gonna stop you because you told us that you didn't want to put it on camera. Remember?
Not that one.
Oh.
Got in such a big argument in front of with the driver and everything like that, sent her granddaughter to the hospital and stuff like that. Come on, because you get into an argument with the bus driver got you feeling bad, and people are agreeing with the bus driver, and you feel all alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, vulnerable. very
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The bus driver, he pulls up, he got an attitude because he has to get out. You know how much bus
Yeah.
drivers make?
Yeah.
You know how much these trained people
Yeah.
make? You know how much effort it takes to just hold a door open.
Or just to show
whatever.
compassion to somebody who, you know, when no, you're not asking
You're
for
supposed
nothing
to show
special.
compassion to
You're not asking for a
everybody.
special
I
favor.
show compassion to all able bodies and anybody.
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 Not just,
Anybody.
not just
Anybody.
able bodies.
Anybody.
Anybody's.
Yes, everybody.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna shut this down because we gotta
Any
go
questions?
home.
Yes, we have
Any
to-
questions, any comments, please put it on our page.
Yeah.
You can-
Any topics too.
That's at chicksandchairs@gmail.com.
Yes.
Don't forget to look at our brothers, Men on the Move, on that Men on the Move YouTube channel.
Chicks and chairs.
And listen to the Lane podcast.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Strap and like pull up a few inches. That's all it takes in order to get the lift functioning again. There are certain drivers who will do that, and others who just simply are not willing to, and they say it's because they could injure themselves.
When the bus driver told the woman she had a bad back, Allison Fahey reached for the strap.
So I stepped in and jiggled it, and it opened. And that's when she started screaming. She became fairly unhinged.
She just said something to the effect of, I can't drive under these stressful conditions.
Fahey took this picture of the bus driver, who smiled as she told the woman in the wheelchair to get off the bus, and then took the vehicle out of service so no one could ride it.
She gave this big smile and said, now none of you get a bus. I mean, she was very pleased with herself.
In a statement, the MTA says the conduct as described falls well short of the service our customers expect. But we've only heard one side of the story. We are investigating seriously and rapidly. On the Upper East Side, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.